Okay, so this is our front door, and basically when you walk in, immediately there's this hallway, which we really don't like. This is a hall closet that we're planning on removing, like just taking these walls off, which our contractor has told us they're not load-bearing walls, should be no big deal. There's a weird empty space up there, but it shouldn't be a big deal to make that space smaller. So then this way is our front room and stairs, and then this way is currently our dining room. So, and there's Aaliyah. So this is basically a pointless room. And then we have this weird partial wall here separating the front room from the living room. So what we're gonna do, and then living room, kitchen, and then over that way is the dining room. And that's the garage door, basement door. So what we're gonna do is take that wall off completely, and this wall up to about here is the half bath. So we can take that wall off that far. Contractor's gonna do that part, and then we're going to do all the finish work. So then the living room will be from about here over long ways, because we're gonna replace all the floors, so the carpet and hardwood aren't gonna be splitting up the rooms, if that makes sense. So living room will be from here over long ways, and fireplace will be weirdly on one end, so we're gonna have to do a lot of figuring to figure out how to just make the right focal points in the room or whatever, but that's a whole other issue. And then from about here to the kitchen, it's just empty space. In the kitchen, we're going to take this counter off and extend it a little bit longer to the sliding door and move the dishwasher to that wall. So we'll lose this cabinet, but that's it. Then we're gonna take this weird bar out and this pantry, and there's enough room for us to take this cabinet and drawer and actually turn it to be this way. And then we'll probably put open shelving up here. It'll be like a coffee bar area, because this little tiny wall is load bearing also. So then we have two options. Option one, which is what we've been considering, is then this would be the dining room. This would be gone. So Garrett's planning on building a bigger, longer farmhouse table that will extend further into here. And we want to build an island in here, but it's a pretty tight space between there and the end of the counter, which would be right here at the sliding door. So what I was wondering, trying to articulate when we were in Pennsylvania, was right here, could we put another just cupboard, countertop, something, basically from here to on the other side of sliding door to where the living room will start, to kind of make your eye think, well, you know, that's not the end of the countertop. The countertop continues over on the other side of the sliding door. And then you could still call this part of the kitchen, which would mean the island could extend from, you know, in here somewhere out further. Like, would that look weird? As long as it was the same cabinet and the same cabinetry and the same countertop, and maybe we would put open shelving above it or something. But you know, the whole rule of the island kind of needs to stay within the confines of the countertops. If you extend the countertops over here, would it be okay then to have the island more long ways right here? We're thinking an island that's basically 2 to 3 base cabinets with countertop on top, and then I want to extend it a little bit with posts and put some stools under it or something like that. And then option 2 would be to make this area the dining room. So the counter would stop right here. our table would go like here, and then the kitchen would be more this way. And we are planning to eventually put a pantry along this wall, probably with like a sliding barn door. Not sure how big, like the garage is out there, so it shouldn't be a big deal to just extend that wall a little bit and make that. So what we were thinking was which would look better. The kitchen being this way, the pantry would be in there, but then over here, eventually, probably more like phase 2 option, we would put some more cabinetry along that wall and countertop to make it feel more kitchen-like. Or would that feel really lopsided because all of our appliances are over here? So that's, I guess, my question. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, thanks for your expertise considering.